Oh, I don't know if you can hear her, but yeah, she's going into heat. But yeah, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to a brand new live episode of the Spin Raw podcast. This is episode 13. And once again, we are your hosts, J Hype and Reflect.
What it do?
What's up, man? Oh, can you hear her? It's fucking ridiculous.
It's all good. Keep her ass locked up though. Fuck.
Oh, hell yeah, for sure. She ain't going nowhere.
Don't let her ass off.
Hell no, dude. But how you been, man? How's it going?
Cool, chilling. Nice little week. Eventful week. Fucking really eventful Sunday apparently.
Right?
Shit. But overall, man, it's been good. You? What's up?
Yeah,
What's good with you?
same. Not much. It was a pretty chill weekend. Um, I mean, Sunday was Sunday was Sunday. Sunday. These past few days have just been crazy on like all over the internet. Um, talking about on the internet, there's I guess breaking news earlier today. I guess. Did you hear about this shooting in Cancun at the Cancun airport?
Oh yeah, that was today? I thought that was like maybe a day ago.
Actually, it was yesterday. Sorry.
Yeah, it was yesterday. They thought it was a shooting and then they were saying that an airport employee dropped some heavy duty signs and it made loud bangs and everyone got all scared.
I mean, do you really believe that though?
Um, yeah, because I mean, there's nothing. I mean, yeah, there's been a lot of action happening there. There's been
I had
a
I
lot
had
of shooting.
somebody. Yeah. Before I got the car, I think I was going. I Ubered somewhere. I don't remember. I don't know if it was to the dealership or something. But the driver was saying it because he's gone up there and he was saying that it's not the same as what it used to be. That there's a lot of action happening over there now and stuff. So.
My I have a cousin that's there right now. Actually,
Oh really?
yeah, he's on vacation there. So,
Oh
um,
okay.
I haven't really spoken. I mean, I haven't spoken to him, so I haven't asked him like how it is or anything. But he
Yeah.
posts a lot on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and whatever. He's posting good shit, bro. He's posting like he's having a good old time.
Oh, then I
The
guess.
last time I was there was '09,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a little bit of some shit happening at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Enough to where when we got there, we checked in. Like our bartender at the hotel. He was real cool. He was real fucking like welcoming to us and shit, especially to
Yeah.
the homie. And we asked him like, "Hey, how's everything?" He's like, "Everything's cool. You just don't look for it. You won't find it.
Mm-hmm.
But if there is a certain zone that you just don't want to go, you know." So
Yeah, exactly.
in Cancun, there's a. You ever been to Cancun?
No, I have not.
No,
No, I've been to Rosarito, I've been to Ensenada, but not Cancun.
not Cancun. There's
No.
a so if there's like a hotel zone, right?
Uh huh.
Which is like it's a road and it's just a bunch of hotels.
Yeah.
Well, that road, if you keep taking it up, it'll lead you to uh to a Walmart.
Okay.
That Walmart is like your checkpoint right there, bro. They tell you like if you go past that Walmart, don't go past that Walmart. If you so
Oh.
happen to find yourself past that Walmart, you're looking for trouble and shit. That's because that's where the locals are. So they
Oh
all
yeah,
know each
makes
other,
sense.
and you'll stick out, and they'll know that you're not from there. So that he's like, don't go past that Walmart, and you'll be all right. So we went to that Walmart to go get like a wire or speaker or cable for a speaker or some shit like that. I don't really remember.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, bro, you can tell everyone's all local. They're locals. They look at you all weird. Um, they're nice people though, bro. But I've always been taught, since I was little by my family, like whenever you're in Mexico, whatever, speak Spanish.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't you ever fucking go and speak English and make people feel weird and shit. So I
Mm-hmm.
take that to every time I go to Mexico, bro. I try to speak Spanish as much as I can, and pretty much the whole time. And yeah, bro, it's helped me. It's helped me out a lot. And yeah, but yeah, the last time, oh nine, that was oh nine, bro. Some shit was already happening there, and I'm sure as the years have gone by, some crazier shit has happened. But do I think there
Probably.
was a shooting at the airport? I don't think so.
No, who knows?
I don't think so. I have been watching TikToks where everyone's like on the floor and they're ducking and
Running and all that shit. Yeah,
yeah, and I'm like, damn, what the
saw
fuck?
that.
How loud was that bang? That's the other thing too. I haven't looked at how like I
Yeah,
haven't
me
seen
neither.
anywhere where it shows me like how loud was that bang because you can tell what gunshots are.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Well,
I
I
don't
think
know.
more information will come out.
Yeah, eventually more information will come out, and I mean, hopefully it wasn't a shooting. Hopefully no one was hurt.
Would you go to
Um,
Cancun now?
I mean, I would want to, but I would want to go with someone who's been there.
Mm,
I would want to go with somebody who's been there already, so then they can tell me like, all right, don't go here, go here. Here's okay. Stay the fuck away from here. You know,
yeah. Nah,
just
it's
somebody
not.
who's familiarized with the area. I mean, I know I'm fine because I can speak Spanish. I can get out of stuff like that. But I mean, not my wife.
Um, nah, you're good, bro. Cancun is not even hard to get lost in, to be honest with you, bro.
Oh really?
Like, yeah, bro. As soon as you land into the airport and
Hmm.
you go to wherever you need to go to, you're not getting lost. You're not going anywhere that you don't need to be. You know,
Got
I'm
it.
talking about
Okay.
Cancun, like where all the clubs and all that shit is at.
Hmm.
That. But when you go to like Tulum and all that, I don't know that area, bro. I don't know how hard it is for you to find yourself in other situations. But I can imagine that it's
Yeah.
not because if you go to Tulum and all that stuff,
Hmm.
um, you're in resorts, so just stay in a resort and you'll be all right. Um,
Yeah.
there are cruises, there are um like expeditions to go to, like zip lining, and you go through all kinds of adventures and stuff.
Yeah.
But you'll get picked up in the hotel, and then you'll get taken to wherever you need to be taken to, and it's safe, bro. To be honest with you, it's all good. Just don't be looking for some bullshit. Just don't go out there looking for trouble, and don't out there looking for fucking drugs and
Hmm.
looking for all that weird shit because you'll find it in the same just as like anything else. If you go looking for that, you're gonna find that plus
Yeah.
other things.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
yeah, you should check it out, bro. I'll still go. I'd like to go back.
Yeah,
I've
we're
never been
planning
there.
to go on a cruise, like the one that like you leave at a Long Beach and it takes you to like Puerto Vallarta, Cancun, Mazatlan.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a good one that I think that might be the one where it goes to
Mm-hmm.
Puerto Vallarta. It
Mm-hmm.
stops by Oaxaca, where I
Yeah.
got married.
Mm-hmm.
That's real cool too. I'd like to go back there,
Okay.
but all the time. I've never been to Cancun with my wife. I've always been there with the homies.
Mm.
Um, and it's always been crazy. But yeah, bro. One day we'll go back.
One day, we'll see how all this shit turns out.
Hmm.
But all right, man. Let's get into this juicy stuff here. Let's get into what happened over the weekend and how it was all over Instagram, all over TikTok. My For You page was just fucking video after video after video of what happened. If no one knows what happened, you're living under a rock. But on Sunday at the Oscars, Will Smith slapped, slapped Chris Rock. And I put the quotes up there because some were saying that were there were saying that it was staged. At first, it looked like it was staged, looked like they planned this or something. But the moment Will Smith starts cussing and yelling, that's what made it real. And that during the break, I don't know if you saw the video of this, but I guess during the commercial break of it, that you can see Denzel Washington and um, I think it was Tyler Perry going up to Will and checking up on him and Jada, making sure they were okay and trying to calm Will down. I don't know if you saw this.
Yeah, I
What
saw.
what are your thoughts on that? What do you think? Was it staged? Was it real? What is your opinion on that?
The first time that I saw it was the homie sent a video on the group chat,
Hmm.
and he's like, "Yo, what the fuck is this real?" So all I saw was the Will walking up and smacking him. At first I thought he socked his ass.
Yeah, I thought so too.
So then I was like, "What the fuck?" So I was like, "Nah, that's fake."
Yeah.
You know. But then the version that my homie has sent us was the aired version where it fucking everything kind of stops, everything gets blurred out, bleeped out, and all that,
Mm-hmm.
where everything kind of goes silent.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And then like, dude, like 30 seconds after watching that, I go on Twitter and everything's lit up already. And then you get the fucking uncensored version of it, and you get where he fucking goes off and he's cursing. I was like, oh no, this shit is real.
Yeah.
I still wondering what set that fool off. I was like, why is this fool talking shit? Like, why is this fool tripping?
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously I'm digging out some more, and I end up finding out that um it was because of a GI Jane joke. And then I was like, oh no, that shit's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit
And
is real.
yeah. Um, but a lot of people think it wasn't because Will was laughing at first, but then kind of, I'm thinking he laughed because he was like doing like like that sarcastic laugh, like ha ha, yeah, you're trying to be funny, but then like sees his wife that's not like, hey, this that shit isn't funny, like
As-
say something or do something. Maybe she didn't expect him to go up there and slap him. Maybe she thought he was just gonna say something about it, just like say like, hey, cut that shit out. Nah, don't say that or something. But for him to go up there, slap the shit out of him, and then yell, maybe if he would have yelled first, said that, and then maybe gone up and kind of like pushed him or something and kind of be like, hey, don't be saying shit like that. But for him to go up there, slap him, and then say it, I don't know. And also laughing at while he's doing it, because you can see in the video in some of the videos that he's like smirking.
yeah, bro. I think in the last fucking, let's say in the last 6 months,
Hmm.
Will and Jada and that whole family, bro, have been a part of a gang of fucking jokes, dog.
Oh yeah.
A gang of just that family's been dragged and fucking put in everyone's fucking mouth for the longest time, dog. Like, who knows how many times fucking they've gotten into arguments about them being laughed at and fucking them getting clowned. I'm sure at one point, fucking Jada's asked for Will, like, dude, like, fucking protect us. And then Will's probably like, man, you're the reason why we're fucking getting laughed at.
Exactly. Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Yep.
And then she's like, dude, like, what are you gonna do about it? And shit like that. And on top of that, bro, I already kind of had an understanding or a knowledge of her going through that, like the stages of alopecia.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that already. Like, I knew that she had expressed that she was dealing with that shit, which is the reason why she shaved her head.
Yeah.
So I knew, like, that's a somewhat of a soft spot for her because, bro, I already know, like, my lady has lost hair because of like postpartum,
Mm-hmm.
and she's had the hardest time with it.
Yeah.
And she's like, dude, I'm losing my hair, and it's not even a lot, bro. Like, I mean, it's not noticeable where she's having like bald spots,
Mm-hmm.
but like, I can see the hair in the bathtub and all that shit, and I'm like, damn. And then my lady's gotten like real emotional about it, like, dude, I'm losing my hair, like, fuck. So I know it's a sensitive subject for women, bro. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah, it
You know what
really
I'm
is.
saying? So I can
Mm-hmm.
only wonder, like, how many times hasn't fucking Jada cried and been like, dude, like my hair, my fucking poor hair, all this shit, you know? When Will seen this, so when he hears this joke, dog, that fool probably laughs at it, like, cause it's his homie, dog. Regardless of what it is, like Chris Rock's his homie,
Mm-hmm.
and that fool's like fucking asshole, bro. Why would you fucking say that? So he laughs at it, just had not make it a big deal. Looks over, he sees his wife, and in an instant second, dog. I know already, bro. I know how it is. Like this fool's like everything just amounts to it, you know. Like everything just
Yeah.
kind of boils to this fool, and this fool's like, I gotta go do something now.
Mm-hmm.
And he fucking goes and he slaps the shit out of Chris Rock, dog. Unfortunately, dog, it was Chris Rock, but it wasn't meant for Chris Rock, dog.
No.
It was just Will exploded out of emotion, dog, and fucking everything that's just been boiling up to this point, and he fucking slapped the first fool he could.
Exactly. Like I mean, if he would have done it like backstage or at an after party or something like that, I don't think many people would have been talking about it as much as people were these past few days, like yesterday and the day before it when it happened.
Hmm.
But him doing it on live TV in front of millions of people, I think that's why so many people are
Oh
talking
yeah,
about it.
absolutely. Everyone saw it.
Yeah,
But he sent a statement, fool.
Will Smith.
He sent a statement, yeah. He sent a statement to the whole world, like, don't fucking talk about this anymore.
Yeah.
You know, like this is what you know, you're gonna get fucking slapped anytime, you know, but it doesn't work like that, bro. Fucking I'm pretty sure though that was like he already apologized. We're it's Tuesday, fucking March the 29th.
Hmm.
Will Smith has already apologized through his social media accounts.
Yeah.
He's apologized to Chris Rock, he's apologized to the Academy. Um I'm sure after that fool I'm almost sure that's the reason why he fucking was crying, bro, like the whole time because he was like, "Fuck, I feel so bad." Like
Well,
this
yeah, he
isn't,
said it. Yeah, in his speech, he said that. He's like, "Damn, this isn't me.
yeah,
This isn't
like
what
this
I do."
isn't he could have handled it way better. He knows he could have. You know he was, but he fucking was like, "Nah, bro, I need people to know." And it's fucked up, dog, that he did it to Chris Rock. You know,
Well, yeah, that's his boy, like you said.
Chris Rock's such a professional, bro. If we held it together,
Yeah.
to be in, I feel bad for him, bro, because Chris Rock's kids and family are watching this, bro, and they just saw their dad get assaulted and fucking smacked on fucking air, you know, and that fool didn't do anything, you know.
Hmm.
That's the last thing anybody would want, bro, is just to get fucking smacked in public.
Right.
But yeah, man, it's fucking crazy. It's just big ups to fucking Chris, bro. He fucking held it down. He held it together.
True.
I wouldn't have.
I mean,
I
he.
would have.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think anybody else would.
I think I would have been like, I'm for sure would have cussed Will Smith out, bro.
Yeah. I
Like,
think
what
if it
is
was
your fucking
anybody else.
problem, bro? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I
Yeah.
would have cursed out. Like, keep your wife's name out your mouth. I would have said some stupid shit, you know, like, man, fool, you know what? Don't even come out in fucking public no more. Then, if you want to act like
Hmm.
a bitch about it.
Yeah. But here's my question: what took so long for you to actually say something and like stand up? Like, what about the other times where she embarrassed you and all over the internet?
Yeah, like
Like,
those are
like,
probably boiling points, bro. Like you can only play the cool dude for so long, fool, and fucking act like shit's not gonna bother you. That shit is eating you up, homie.
mm-hmm,
And you finally exploded, you know, like this was it right here. You finally, and this it wasn't even like a bad thing, you know, like it's just it was his boiling point. I get it. He fucked up. It was not the right way to do it, but at the same time, bro, this is what I was telling the homies.
mm,
Fucking either slap my homie for saying some stupid shit or hear about it from my wife for the rest of my life. Which one do you
true,
want?
true. Slap the slap me like, hey,
That's what I
dad,
told my homies.
my
Hey,
bad.
dog, I'm gonna have to slap you fools, dog, because I cannot go home to my with my wife, bro. We're fucking driving home or we're getting whatever the fuck it is, dog. We're on our way home, and she's
Mm-hmm.
just like, "You never have my back."
That
You
is
don't want to
true.
hear that shit from your wife, dog. Trust me, you don't want to hear that shit. You never have my back type shit.
No, you
Because that shit
don't.
will be topic of discussion of arguments with you and your wife forever, dog. She'll always bring that shit up. You never have my back. Look at that one time. Da da da
Mm-hmm.
da.
Exactly.
You know. So
Yeah.
dog. I'm gonna have to smack the homie, dog. I'm sorry.
Right. But this should have been. He should have been doing something like this, not like slapping people, but like saying something the moment they had that thing where he went on on her show or whatever and told him about all the shit she was doing. You know.
No, because it's different situations, bro. We're not talking about the same situation. It's not like fucking Chris Rock said, "Hey Jada, fucking let's have an entanglement."
But that's the thing. He could have though. He could
No,
have said that shit. Any other comedian would have said something like that. If they really wanted to say some shit, they could have said some shit. Even Chris Rock could have said some shit that could have brought that up. You know,
well, why would you?
they're comedians. Sometimes they don't know how to turn it off like
Nah,
saying
well,
that
hey,
shit.
I'll tell you what,
Especially somebody. Yeah,
motherfuckers know now that they need to turn that shit off.
yeah,
That's the other fucked up part too for comedians, dog. Because comedians are like, damn, we can't say shit anymore.
yeah, and especially knowing how long they've been friends for, so like they know everything. So it's like, and they say a bunch of shit to each other. So it's like, you know, it's like you think you're just like you're having you're joking around with your best buddy or saying some shit, but somebody might take it the wrong way or something. You know, like on
No,
Sunday.
I'm sure at the start that fool was like, okay, cool, that fool's clowning and shit. But he looks over at Jada and she has this big ass fucking like, nah, that's not cool face. At
Yeah,
that
like.
point, bro, that fool's like, fuck, man. All right, I gotta go do something now.
Mm-hmm.
And he just, I'm telling you again, bro, that fucking, it wasn't meant for Chris, dog. It was just a Will Smith issue. Fool's got a gang of fucking issues he's got to work on.
I think he's like you said. I think he's just been bottling everything up, and I think he just like had enough of it. But because also too, after Chris said the joke, the cameras were on Jada.
Yeah, and did you see how she looked?
Yeah, I think I think she had that was a joke, and also too because she knew the cameras were on her, and she probably didn't want the cameras on her,
Yeah.
and so she gave Will that look and was like, "Hey, do something, or what do you gonna fix this?"
Yeah. Either way, it was wrong. He shouldn't have done that shit.
Yeah, bro.
Um, there's more ways of doing that shit. Fucking.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he wanted to send the message out, and he did, dog. He clearly did it. He
Yeah.
clearly sent a message. Don't fucking talk about my wife. That's the other thing too, bro. No one, we don't know exactly what fucking Jada's been dealing with because of that shit. You know, how many times has that girl not fucking sat at like in the shower crying, dog, because her hair's falling out? You know,
Mm-hmm.
and this fool's seen it, like, you know, and she's like, "Fuck, like my beautiful hair, my hair. I don't have hair. I'm going bald. I'm aging. I'm like all that shit fucking hits, you know."
Yeah, but she has said that she doesn't care what people think about her.
Clearly, that's not the fucking point.
No,
That's not true, you know.
no, and I think it's because everybody being there, everybody watching, it being on live TV, and then them putting the cameras on her. I think that all you know overwhelmed her or something.
Yeah, right. That has something to do with it.
Yeah, that has something to do with it, and that's why.
Yeah, for sure, dog. I think just public humiliation, bro. Someone will bring it out so public and fucking be like, "Oh, you're going bald." You know, damn, the joke wasn't even that bad, but I
No,
mean,
it
for
really
someone,
doesn't.
I mean, again, for someone who's losing their hair, bro, that's a big deal, you know.
Exactly.
But I
But I
mean,
mean, yeah. I mean, you
alopecia is
had
serious, though. Alopecia is a serious thing.
yeah, and there's some celebrities that are backing well up for doing it for defending her. There's some people, celebrities too, that are like they're like, oh, Chris Rock should sue Will, like you should press charges on him. That was
Nah,
assault and stuff like
nah,
that. Like,
nah. That was a G for that shit. Chris is the ultimate winner because of this shit, bro.
mm-hmm,
Regardless of what happened to him, yeah, he got smacked and he got humiliated and fucking put it. But dog, there's more respect for Chris Rock because of the way he handled it,
mm-hmm,
the way he took it. That fool has a chin to take that shit and then to respond to it afterwards, bro, and then say, "Nah, I'm not gonna press charges because I know this was just tripping."
yeah,
Yeah, I said a joke. I didn't know she had alopecia. Now I do. My bad, dog.
mm-hmm,
Um, and then again, big ups to Will, bro. You have to back up your wife, dog.
yeah. You have to, regardless of.
Sometimes you have to go out there and look like the bad guy, dog, but you have to fucking back up your family, dog.
Mm-hmm,
No matter what, like no matter what you guys have gone through, no matter because everyone wants to say that shit, bro. Like, oh, you've humiliated this food. That's not the point, dog. That's between them.
mm-hmm,
You know what I'm saying? That's between them. That's the issues that they have at home, you know?
yeah,
That they'll deal with each other because of that shit. But for you to fucking come and try to speak on it, like, who the fuck are you?
yeah.
And yeah, bro, that fool. You had to, bro. You had to. I'm telling you, bro. The last thing you want as a married man in a situation like that is to go home and have your wife tell you, like, you never have my back,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Oh yeah.
Because that's gonna just completely crush your relationship, bro.
Oh, because you'll never hear the end of it. Your wife is always gonna let you know, like like you can say I love you, and she'll be like, no, you don't. You didn't defend me that one time.
Yeah,
You
or
didn't
not
stand
even
up for me.
that, bro. Like that could be a turning point right there, bro. It was like, oh, this fool does not, and that'll just completely shut your wife off. Like the
Right?
beginning of her falling out of love with you, it starts right there. Like, oh, I
Mm-hmm.
know this was never gonna back me up
Exactly. And
in the
then
most trying times. This fool did not back me up.
yeah,
But it
and
goes,
then
it goes, it goes to her too, bro. Like I bet you she ain't gonna say no more dumb shit.
I hope not.
I bet you, dog. I bet you that girl will never say anything about her relationship again. She'll speak probably on this shit, and then that's it, dog. She'll never fucking. I hope not too, bro. To be honest, but I'm for certainly sure, dog, that she will never fucking make her husband look stupid again, dog.
No, no.
Because that fool fucking probably was like, "Don't you ever fucking put
Put
me in
our
a
shit. Yeah.
huh?"
Don't you ever put me in a spot like that, but also
Nah,
don't put our personal shit
or
out
not
there.
even that. Like at least now you know that I will always have your back, and I will go
Mm-hmm.
to very extreme measures.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't want this shit, then I suggest fucking chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
But it was crazy, though. The sick ass smack. That's just fucking Chris Rock, dog. That was a G.
Yeah, but back to your point, like when you were saying about how comedians are probably all like looking at each other and saying "fuck." Now we literally can't say shit now.
Yeah. There's fools that are probably, I mean, don't poke at it, bro. And there's fools that are gonna go off and fucking run with this shit and say some ridiculous shit. Cause it's the heat of the moment, bro. I mean, that's the wave everyone wants to ride on right now.
Yeah.
So everyone's gonna try to chase clout by bringing up Will Smith's name. Oh, Will, why come all of a sudden, like all the we've seen the memes, bro. Like you can
Dude,
fuck Jada, you just can't make fun of her. Like
the
shit like that,
Tupac one.
huh?
Did you see the Tupac one?
Exactly. Like everyone's gonna make jokes about it, bro. But at the end of
Mm-hmm.
the day, bro, a comedian is probably sitting back and they're just like, "Fuck, bro, we can really not say shit again. Like we cannot say anything, bro." And honestly, like in the trend of comedians in the last couple of years, bro, or in the last like decade,
Mm-hmm.
like they're getting censored like a motherfucker, dog.
Yep. Because
They there's
people are too sensitive. But I mean,
people are too
it's like
sensitive.
come on, you should know what to expect when you're going to like a comedy show or go see a comedian. You know they're gonna roast either you or say some shit that you might not like. Sometimes a comedian says, "Hey, my some of my jokes are a little out there, just letting you guys know."
Yeah,
But
bro. There's like you can't say gay jokes, you can't say racial jokes, you can't say um any of that stuff anymore, which is, to each his own, this is it's just the way the world is turning now,
mm-hmm,
but yeah, bro, they've been heavily, heavily, heavily censored, and now they're getting to the point where it's like, fuck, we can't even say shit about anyone.
no,
Or we can't, yeah, we really gotta really watch out because now we gotta worry about somebody coming up on stage and fucking smacking the shit out of us,
yeah,
and we've seen it in I mean, at least I have. I've seen a lot of like comedy specials where fools have interrupted and they've crashed sets and they've tried to go on stage, but they get their asses whooped, dog. They get fucked up.
oh yeah,
I've seen fools get fucked up on stage by the comedian, bro. Like, don't fuck with certain comedians either, dog. But
mm-hmm, yeah,
um,
I've seen TikTok videos about that, like comedians like getting heckled or something, and like or somebody doesn't like and they meet them up after the show, or whatever, but they're getting their ass kicked
yeah,
or they're getting roasted.
yeah. And I miss the old comedy too, bro. I do love that raw fucking comedy, dog. Like where fools
Oh yeah,
just
me
go
too.
off and fucking just put fools on blast and all this shit. Like I love that shit, like
Mm-hmm.
I do think people are are too sensitive. Comedy is comedy, bro. It's just for you to let loose and kind of just take it, but yeah, bro, I'm not even too sure if I'm cool with like people bringing up your family and all that because a comedian never knows, dog.
True.
Like, what if Will and Jada were like at the Laugh Factory, bro, and it was just a random ass fucking comedian, and he's like, "Oh, Will and Jada in the house with, oh shit, Jada, you're bald. I love that shit. Damn, I can't wait to see G.I. Jane." Was that fool gonna react like that?
Probably.
Like, hey, homie, don't be talking about my wife. Like, bro, chill. It's a joke.
Maybe before he would have reacted, I think someone else, either there at the show or someone from their team, would have fucking like grabbed that comedian and be like, "Don't say that shit."
But still, though, like, I mean, it's just a joke.
Yeah, but
But I mean,
people can't
yeah,
take
bro.
jokes anymore.
Comedians really, really have to look at their material and be like, fuck.
What am I gonna say now?
What can I say now?
Yeah,
Can I
and it sucks.
fucking not look at this crowd? I cannot not look at the crowd and interact with the crowd and be like, damn, your lady's too fat or some shit, your lady's ugly or without somebody's gonna trip on me, or your man's ugly as
Hmm.
fuck, who looks old as fuck, you're
And I like comedians like that, like Andrew Schultz, who does that. He freestyles like shit, like off the what the crowd is doing or whatever. The front row. He
yeah,
does
like
that.
that shit too, like come
But
roast me. Like I'm cool with if
yeah,
who's roasting me too, I ain't tripping.
yeah. But like now, it's like, I mean, he posted a video about it, say like he's still gonna continue to do what he does. He doesn't give a fuck. He was even roasting Will and Jada and all that shit. Like
Yeah,
it was crazy.
it fucking happens to him.
Yeah, but I mean, he says he has said before that he's had interactions and stuff like that, confrontations with like some people in the crowd of like, hey, I don't like that joke, and like try to fight him and shit, but then he ends up getting his ass kicked.
hmm
So it's like,
So yeah,
I don't
we're
know.
gonna see that a lot, bro. I promise you, we're gonna see a trend of people trying to go on stage. They're gonna get fucked up though, to be honest.
Here's my thing: if you're sensitive, if you can't take a fucking joke, or if you don't like something that that a certain comedian is gonna say, don't fucking go to a comedy show then.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Don't.
Don't
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
don't
yeah,
don't go. Just don't
yeah,
go.
yeah. Don't go to no comedy show for and expect like you're not gonna get fucking roasted, bro. Because I go to
Yeah.
comedy shows and I'm like, damn, please don't fucking look for me. Please don't. And then
Same.
when fool, I promise you, when that spotlight fucking goes through the club, and it's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. But I expect it. I'm like, fuck, this
Yeah,
fool
I
close to
expect
these
it.
fool's gonna go hamon on me. I know it. I just know it.
Hmm.
You just gotta sit there and laugh because that shit is it is funny, dog. That shit is fucking funny.
Oh yeah.
Don't take it personal neither, you
I've
know.
been roasted at fucking at a comedy show. I've been
You have?
talked about. Yeah. I've been talked about at a comedy show. I like it and I expect it, you know?
Oh, it's just like your homies, bro. It's like your homies when they roast your ass. You can't get
Yeah,
mad at your
exactly.
homies roasting you, dog.
Nah.
I mean, that's the shit that I've said that with my homies. Like we've gotten older and we've gotten a lot more serious, dog. So there's like I've actually brought this shit up like maybe a month ago where I was like, damn, it's kind of fucked up how we can't even say shit to each other anymore because fools start getting butthurt.
Mm-hmm.
And it happens because fools get older and they get more serious and they try to be more mature, dog. But at the end of the day, dog, like it's your homies, bro. Nothing is fucking foul by it, bro. Like they mean
No.
no harm.
Mm-hmm.
They mean no disrespect. That's the main thing. Then the respect part is the worst part because people are like, don't disrespect me, bro. And it's just like, fool, I'm just joking with you, bro.
Yeah.
And just fools can't handle that shit. So I mean, everyone's like that now, bro. Everyone's like, don't disrespect me, and it's like you want your respect so bad, bro. But it's just like none of it's disrespectful. I promise you, none of it's disrespectful. You know, you'll be
Mm-hmm.
able to tell when it's respect when it's disrespectful, but you can't walk around and be like, you owe me my respect. You can't walk around and like respect me, respect me, respect me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, bro, not everyone's about that shit. Not everyone walks around so serious, bro, like you, or
Yeah.
myself. I'm one of those cats, bro. I'm just like I'm a serious cat when I need to be, but overall, bro, like I understand, like you want to jab me, okay, cool, jab me, it's cool. You want to make fun of me, it's cool. But at a certain point, like I know when you're fucking around, like.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, it's crazy. I guess you can't take life too serious, dog.
We only have one.
Exactly. And that's why I like going to these comedy shows. I like going to go see comedians because it helps you forget about the outside world, you know? It helps you
Like I
just
saw.
laugh it up and shit.
Yeah, I saw a podcast show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Drink Champs.
Okay.
I saw Drink Champs with Remy Ma this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to Remy Ma because she says it right there. I don't want to push. She's like, dude, I want to live, and she does. I do live each day with the intent to just laugh my ass off. Nothing is serious anymore to me. Just I want to laugh. I want to be able to fucking like my stomach hurts from laughing. I want to
Mm-hmm.
laugh all day because ultimately, just like walking around happier and laughing is way better than fucking walking around all sour and looking for problems.
Yeah.
Because you'll find both. You'll find problems, but you'll find happiness too if you choose that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You'll choose laugh and I fool. And honestly, me too, bro. I just want to laugh. Like if I can have the opportunity to laugh all fucking day, like there was a night when we were in Vegas and shit where on our way back to the room, fool, I laughed my ass off so bad on the way back to the room, my fucking stomach hurt. Like when your abs start hurting
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and like you fucking like, oh, don't make me laugh no more. Like my fucking
Like,
abs hurt, my abs hurt, yeah, bro. Like I can't catch my breath. Like that type of shit, bro, is like,
mhm.
yeah, that's the type of shit I want to be on all the time, bro. I just want to laugh. I know when shit needs to be serious too, bro, but
Yeah.
ultimately, bro, I just want to live happy, dog. I want to, someone make me laugh, and if it's fucking clowning me, cool,
Cool. Just.
because I can dish it too,
Mm-hmm.
you know. If you can dish it, you should be able to take it too. That's the other thing too. Take that to the bank. If you can dish it, you better fucking take it.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say that there's sometimes too where like they try to crack a joke with you, try to be funny, and you're like, oh, haha, but at the same time, it's like, oh, bro, really? And then so then you have your comeback, and they're like, oh, what the fuck? And then they're
Yeah.
getting mad, and it's just like, wait, keep that same energy. Come on,
Yeah.
like
Keep that fucking same energy.
you wanted to be out here and say your little jokes and shit and like roast me to a point where I'm like, really? But then the moment I have a clapback for you, you're getting mad. Nah, 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 nah. It's not how
Yeah.
it works here. No, no, no.
Yeah. Those are the type of people that I'm just like, fuck you then, Leva. Like you're tripping.
Exactly.
Hey, come on, bro. You're gonna fucking come at me, but if I go at you, you're gonna get butthurt. And then, vice versa, bro. I try to tell myself that all the time. Like, aguanta ese cabrón, like I'm a jokester with a lot of people, though. And my jokes are like that, like just some funny shit where I'll jab you real quick, and they'll be like,
Mm-hmm.
what? And I'll say some shit, but then they'll dish it back, and then I'm like, hey, you gotta take it too, dog. That fool's joke was funnier. You gotta give it to him too sometimes, like, yeah,
Yeah.
fuck you. You got me. All right, dog. You got me. That shit was good. That shit
Yeah.
was clean.
Yeah. I'm a little butthurt, but hey, that was funny. You
Yeah,
know?
bro.
But as long as you're telling yourself, like, hey, come on, take the joke. You said yours, that person said theirs, might have been a little funnier than yours. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, for sure, dog.
It's funny too, because we had this conversation with
With my compas and shit this past weekend.
Mhm.
And we were talking about like friends of the family and shit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh yeah, so and so fucking is going through this or whatever. And he's like, how the fuck do you even know that? And I'm like, because I keep in touch with them. He's like, you don't keep in touch with them, dog. When was the last time you hung out with them? I'm like, oh, it's been years since I hung out with them, but I keep in touch with them. He goes, why? How? Because how? Because you're writing fucking DMs and shit. I'm like, yeah, fool, use technology to your advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So my question to you, do you keep in touch with a lot of people?
I
Or
try
do
to,
you
yeah.
do you even try?
Yeah, I try to, yeah.
You
I
know?
try to keep in touch, and every now
Would
and
you
then,
like to? Like,
yeah, I really would.
I mean,
Um,
with the understanding, we understand it's a two-way street.
yeah, exactly.
So just like I have my energy to reach out to you to see your girl, I want that shit reciprocated. I know that.
Yeah, but I don't
But
want it to be where like I'm the one hitting you up. No, I'm not saying you, but like to that person,
mhm.
I'm constantly hitting you up, or I'm like checking up on you, and you don't do the same, and then the moment I kind of stop for a while, you're like, oh, you don't hit me up anymore, or like what happened, and blah 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 blah. It's just like, no, 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 no. It's a two-way street here. Like,
Mhm.
you have my number just as much as I have your number, so
Mhm.
you can reach out to me.
Mhm.
You're on social media. You have my freaking stuff.
Yeah.
You're on it all the time. How hard is it to just be like, hey, let me send a quick like story or DM or something, like,
S-
you know
So
anything.
if they don't, does that stop you from hitting them up?
Nah, I'll still hit
No,
them
right?
up. Nah, I'll still hit them up. Like,
I'm like that
I
too.
can I can hit them up by saying, like, by sending just a fucking TikTok or a meme or something. That's my
Y-
way of like hitting up, and then whatever they respond, they respond.
Yeah.
And then I'll just be like, if they post something, I'll reply to it like, hey, cheers or whatever. Like if they're out at drinking or something, or hey, that shit looks dope, whatever like that. But no, it doesn't stop me from hitting them up. But I know if I stop hitting that person up, when we do talk, then they're like, hey, you don't hit me up. You're too busy, huh? I'm like, no
I'm
shit.
like,
I have a
nah, bro.
life.
Um, so I'm like that too. I'm like that where I really don't care if they want to hit me up or not.
Hmm.
Um, but I have this not understanding, but the way that I see it is there will come a time for where I will cross paths with these people again, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And the conversation is gonna come with like, how come we don't hang out? How come we don't hang out anymore? And it's not gonna be because of me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I hit you up still. I still check up on you, you know. And that's I do that, you know. I'd be like, hey, what's cracking? Or I know people share stories on Instagram and all that, and I'll reply to some like, hey, oh fuck, that's just cool. You know, hey, hope you're doing well. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm
Same.
I'm really I'm really like bad or awkward with fucking like chatty, being chatty.
Mm-hmm.
Because we can chat, but then some at one point that shit's gonna fucking lead to like a dry spot, and we're just gonna be like, oh, where
Yes.
do we go from here? You know?
Yeah.
But I don't
Exactly.
mind that. I don't mind with me being like, I read it and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, cool. That's a dry spot.
Mm-hmm.
I'll close it. Chat with you later. There's people that'll be like, damn, you just left me on red. And I'm just like, what do you want to talk about? I'm sorry, you know, like what do you want to talk about? But
Yeah. Nah.
I will say
See.
that, like, oh, I'm
Mhm.
sorry, like, what's cracking? What do you want to, you know, what's up? You have something else to say? And I'll be like, nah, I just want to know why you want. People want to have the last word sometimes too, you know.
Yeah, there is people there that want to that have that last word and
That
like.
want to have that shit, I'll give it to you, bro. Handle that shit. Go for it. You want to have the last okay or okay bye? Go for it. You know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I know there's gonna be a time where I'm gonna cross paths with you again, bro. Like whether it be at a reunion or at a party or something.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah. Like
it's kind of
I had that situation. Um, it was when I got the car and I posted it, and I expected some people to like hit me up and say like, "Hey, good shit," because I mean, how long have I gone without a car, always getting rides from everybody, walking, taking the bus, and then to finally have my own car that I fucking busted my ass for and shit.
right.
It was a huge milestone for me. So when I posted it, it wasn't that like I wanted the attention, but it was more like I was posting this on my friends who have been there of me always asking for rides or walking or busing it to see that hey, I fucking finally did it, you know? And there was one that didn't hit me up and I got a little upset and I was like, really? Not a damn thing.
Yeah, you see, like
You know, like I was a little upset because like that person really knew the struggle I was going through with like not driving and not having my own car. So I was a little butthurt. And yeah, like then that person was like, "Well, I'm going through my shit." But like I mean, I had people that I haven't talked to in like months or years still saying like, "Hey, good shit, bro. Finally."
yeah, bro.
You can't send me a little, not even an emoji, thumbs up emoji.
Thumbs up. It's like give me a thumbs up emoji.
Yeah, at least a thumbs up emoji, or at least let me know like, hey, I'm going. I can't talk right now, but like, good shit. But not even that. So I don't talk to that person anymore. Um, so yeah.
Yeah, you see, like that, like I ain't tripping, dog. I know there's people that are busy and they live their life, or I
I
even
get
know
that
there's
too.
people that are like, oh, I'm not gonna hit them up because I don't want to seem like fucking a dick right or anything, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's crazy is I view a lot of I view everyone
Mm-hmm.
who I've grew up with, who I've known in my lifetime, who I've crossed paths with.
Yeah.
Um, I really believe, bro, that like people that I've grown up with, that I've from elementary, middle school, high school, after high school, personal, after shit like that.
Yeah.
Um, I really believe, dog, that we're like my peers are all just genuine people, dog. Like we don't beef it, dog.
Mm-mm.
You get what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
I can see a person that I haven't kicked it with in over 10 years, and I can be somewhere with them and I can feel completely fucking safe. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Because I just feel like I've have enough respect, and we have enough of a relationship where it's like that, bro. There's homies that I haven't seen in a long time, but they know it's all love.
Mm-hmm.
They know it's all love when it's on site. When I see you, bro, when I finally get to see you, we're grown people, we're grown adults, we have our own lives. Some of us have families, some of us have careers, some of us have careers and families.
True.
We're busy people, but I know that for the last thing I want, the last thing I'd hate, because it's happened to me before when I was younger,
Uh huh.
is to go to like a Target, cross paths with someone, and act like they don't know me.
Mm.
Like, you see me, motherfucker, like say
Yeah.
what's up to me, dog. I promise you, bro. I'm not a chatterbox, dog. Like, or even a girl. Like, I promise you, I'm not here to fucking. I know we're all busy and we got shit to do,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not gonna take up your time. But at least there's a hello, and I do that shit, and I know it's awkward because I get awkward too. Where it's like, damn, do you even remember me?
Yeah, because I was gonna say that because it does at first feel a little awkward when you see that person. You're like, hey, and they're not. They look, they see you, but they're not saying like anything or nothing like that. And you're just like yeah, you could say hello. You remember me, right? Like, don't make
Yeah,
it
there's
even more
people.
awkward. Or then, because to me, I feel when that happens, I feel stupid. Like if like do I look stupid? Damn, I must be like looking stupid right now because I'm staring at this person
Uh huh.
who I remember and I know they see me and nothing's happening. So I'm like, oh shit. And then you kind of like you're trying to do that awkward like turn away, but then you don't want to be a dick and be like to that person. That person's like, wait, why is he turning away and not coming up to me and saying hi?
Yeah.
It's
Nah.
just, I
So
don't know.
rather than be doing that, where it's like, rather than fucking turning away and be like, fuck, never mind.
Uh huh.
Nah, I'll just walk up and be like, what's cracking? Like, what's up? How are you? What's up? Whatever. If they're
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't remember you. I'm like, it's fine. It's cool. We went to high school together. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Just know I remember you. I hope you're doing good. And that's it.
Yeah.
They'll walk away and be like, who the fuck was this fool?
Yeah.
But eventually they'll be like, damn. And it's happened to me before too, bro. It's happened to me where people have walked up to me and like, how are you? And I'm like, I'm fucking sorry. I don't remember you.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll be like, well, we were here, da da da. And I'm like, I mean, if you can fucking put me in a situation where if you can bring me back to a situation and paint that picture for me, I will remember it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, we used to kick it at fucking when you and Jay used to DJ and shit. I used to roll up and then I'll be like, oh, that's right, I do remember that, and then I can pinpoint that person.
Yeah. I'm like, that's it.
Um, but it's happened to me before, dog, and I'm so sorry to this girl, man. I'm fucking so bad. I'm so sorry. Um, I was at a party. It was at my party. I was at my house and shit. And this girl walks up to me. She goes, "What's up, Flex?" And I'm like, "What's cracking?" And shit. And I was like, "What's up?" And she's like, "How you been?" I'm like, "I'm good." She's like, "You don't remember me, huh?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry, I don't." And she's just like, "My name is da da da." And I'm like, it still doesn't bring a fucking, it doesn't bring an
Doesn't ring a
idea to
bell.
my head, it
Yeah.
doesn't bring a thought. And she's just like, "We used to be in science together, and where this was our teacher and da da da." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I remember taking that class. I just don't remember you."
Mm-hmm.
And then she was just like, "Oh, well, I look different. I had longer hair." And I'm like, "That's gotta be it."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Hey, well, either way, you're here, you're here now. I don't
Mm-hmm.
remember you, but you say you know me. Fuck it. Let's spark a relationship right here now.
Yeah.
So, hey, come on in, enjoy the party, whatever you need, I got you."
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even fake love, dog. It's just, I feel like everyone deserves that fucking love, dog. Everyone, especially the people in my hood, dog, and people that I grew up with and people that I've known and met in my life.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, bro, just know you're special, bro. Everyone's a special person in my life, and there's never any fucking hate. There's never any fake love for me. There's nothing. Just know that, I respect what you're going through. Then I wish you well. That's it.
Yeah.
You
That's how
know?
it should be.
But that's what my compas were saying. Like, fool, you're just so good at doing that with people, bro. Like, you can hit someone up right now and they'll fucking like if you're stranded somewhere and you fucking just so happen to have this person's only number and you hit them up, they'll go get you. I'm like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because it's vice versa, bro. If those fools are to hit me up and be like, hey, fool, I'm stranded, come pick me up. Okay, I'll go get you. Or if you need help, I'll go get you. I
Yeah.
have had fools hit me up for money
Uh-huh.
and they're like, hey, if I need like $100 tonight, I'll get you tomorrow. And I'm like, damn, bro, I can't do all that because that just that shit just seems like you're fiending.
Yeah.
You're going through something that I'm not cool with, and I'd rather not be that fucking I'd rather not be that conveyor of fucking of just bad decisions.
Mm-hmm.
So there's
and then you get involved with that, and then
yeah,
it's
dog. There's just
yeah.
which, but I appreciate the fact that fools feel comfortable enough to be like, hey, this was gonna help me out. But don't, I'm not a sucker, dog. I'm still trying to look for your best interest, dog.
Yeah, and
I'm still
you find other ways you can help them with that doesn't involve like money or something, you know?
well, even if I mean I can tell if someone like if there was someone be like, hey, fool, I'm
Let me
stranded,
hold
dog.
$5 for you.
Fool, you can hold my dick. You know,
Yeah.
there's fools that have asked me for money, and it's just like, yeah, fool, I got you, don't trip. And then, hey,
Hmm.
oh, cool, I'll pay you back later. But yeah, no, there's fools that are like, fool, I haven't seen you in 10 years, and the first thing you want to tell me is, hey, fool, I need $100, and it's like, fool, what? Come on, dog. At least ask me how my family is, bro.
Or what about like if like they haven't hit you up and they hit you up and the first thing they're doing is to promote like their business or something.
That's cool. I'm cool with that. That's
Okay.
cool. I'm not tripping on any of that shit, bro. If we haven't talked in 10 years and the first thing you tell me was check my shit out, I'm
Mhm.
gonna check your shit out, dog. Cause I ain't tripping, dog. I'm cool with fools hustling, dog. I'm cool with fools grinding and all that. I know what you're doing, bro. I know that you're trying to spread this shit out. We haven't spoken, whatever. I
Mhm.
respect it, dog. Let me check you out. And it's cool.
Mhm.
But hey, there's gonna come a time where I'm gonna need you to fucking look at my shit. And I have, dog. I've posted all kinds of shit for things that I've been a part of, things that my sisters are doing, things. And
Mhm.
I've sent it out to people and it's like, check it out. And then they're just like, what the fuck? So I know how it goes, bro. So I don't trip on any of that. I'm not like that meme that goes, damn, what's that fucking meme where it's like, uh I try to pick up this girl 10 years ago and she hits me. She left me on red and all of a sudden she responds with like, hey, follow my page. And he's like, fuck no. Like, nah, dog, I ain't tripping on none of that shit. Like,
Yeah.
you?
Um yes and no. Like I respect the hustle, but at the same time I'm just like you haven't spoken to me in 10 years and I I mean like you could say like hey how you been or whatever and then I don't know. I think I to me it's like depending on the person. Like like if it was someone like you're close with and then you guys don't talk and then they're like, "Hey bro, you want to sign up for this like life insurance or something, you know?"
Nah, I'm not gonna sign up for no life insurance, dog.
But
But I'll be like,
yeah,
hey, I'm good, dog. Don't trip.
yeah, but I mean like they like I was like, "Yo, I respect what you're doing. Do what you got to do to hustle and get up there." But I mean, first hit me up with with the conversation of like, "Hey, how you been?" and all that shit, and then tell me about your company or what you're doing, and then I can tell you whether yes or no or not interested.
Yeah, everyone's like that. Everyone's to that. Everyone's at that point where it's just like, fool. If you're not gonna ask me how I'm doing first, then why the fuck are you even pitching to me?
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool, but understand, bro. And I'm telling you, dog, I'm big on that shit. Is like there is gonna be a time where I'm gonna see you, or you're gonna see me, and you're gonna be like, there's gonna be the awkward stage where it's like, damn, fool, how come you stop talking to me? It's like, fool, because I didn't stop talking to you. You fucking hit me up about life insurance. I didn't want to sign up, so you decided to get mad. Like,
Yeah.
So I'm just like, nah, bro, just understand it's all love, bro. Hope you're doing well, and my love to your family and shit.
Yeah.
But I'm like that with a lot of people and shit. I got a core. I understand that I got a core group of people that I fuck with heavy.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean that I don't fuck with anyone else. I just there's just a core that you're close to, and then there's people that are around you that you respect. And I just so happen to have a lot of that. And just there's fools that I haven't spoken to in a long time, and it's all love still.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like the fact, when people are, and that's real to me. I like the fact that when people say, I can fucking see this. I can go 10 years without seeing this fool. But the day that we see each other, we pick up like it's never with nothing ever happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like that.
Oh,
I'm
really?
like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I hope people understand that, at least, especially the homies that I haven't fucked with in a while and shit. You know, like just know, dog. If I ever see you, dog, we'll pick up and fucking like nothing ever changed, dog. Because at the end of the day, there's things that we've encountered in life, dog, and it just so happens to be each other, you know.
Yeah.
And think
So you don't hold a grudge then. Basically, you're like, ah, fuck it. What happened in the past happened.
it'll have to be a really disrespectful thing for me to like be like, I don't fuck with this fool at all, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It would have to be something really, really extremely difficult. But
Yeah.
other than, I know people that are like, man, I haven't talked to that fool in 10 years. Fuck that fool, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they see me, they get all awkward. But I'm not like that, bro. But I can read it though. I can read into that shit. I can see you, and I'll be like, "What's up, dog? How you been?" and shit like that. And fools would
Yeah.
be like short answered and short fucking. I'm good, dog. What's up? And they'll give you like like snubs and shit, and you're just like, "All right, I could read into that shit," you know.
Yeah. I
But
don't.
again,
Mhm.
understand that that shit didn't come from me, homie. That came from you.
Yeah. I don't like it when like you haven't talked to somebody in a while, and then you run into them or whatever, and it's like that awkward silence at first, but they they're making you feel like it's your fault. You guys haven't talked in so long.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
I can't stand it. It's just like wait, it
Well, I
wasn't
could.
me.
So what do you
Like
do in that? What do
part
you
of
do
me
in that
wants to a
situation?
part
You're
of me
just, I'm just gonna bounce.
yeah, part of me is gonna bounce because if you stay there and like have that back and forth conversation like no it was you, no it was you, or this and this and that, you're not gonna get anywhere and it's gonna be the same shit. So I'll just be like, you know what, I'm gonna bounce.
Nah, like I know. Okay, so I know.
I'm gonna bounce, clear my head. Hopefully that person clears their head, and then maybe reach out and be like, okay, let's sit down and talk and figure out what happened. If they want to fucking pursue a conversation again or like I want to say like a relationship or something, you know?
Yeah. Nah, that only happens. I mean, at least in my part, that only happens if like things were bad, bro. Like we just stopped fucking with each other over some dumb shit, like over something went sour, you know.
Yeah.
But if we're hanging out, when I see you and it's just if we're hanging out and it's like you're being, I know people change, dog. I know that for a fact. I've changed. I'm
Mhm.
not the same person I was 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know that, but um, I don't ever want to make fools feel like they're strangers to me. You know, like. You know, just like, hey, dog, we could still rock. You know, we could still do what we need to do. But I'll ask somebody like, what's good? You good? What's up with you, dog? You seem like a little off, and they'll be like, well, nah, dog. You know, just what's up? Oh, well, fuck, let's just have a good time, dog. We ain't gotta really do too. I've encountered fools in bars and fucking in clubs, and I'm just like, what's up? And they're just like, what up? And they fucking be all weird, and then I'm just like, fool, just stop tripping. Just
Mm-hmm.
I'll break the ice, homie. You want a drink? Let's take a drink. What's cracking? What's good with you? Hey, hope same thing always, bro. I hope everything's well. I hope you're good. Yeah,
Yeah.
all right, cool. Fools kind of mellow out, you know, because at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day, dog, fools always want to go back and feel like how they did back in the days, you know.
Yeah. That is true.
But yeah, bro, just all love to anybody. I don't hate nobody, bro. I really don't, bro. I really don't hate nobody
No,
that I grew up with.
I could never hate anybody. You know, it's just
No, I mean,
I just don't like when people are like toxic or negative around you. It's just like I don't need that because that's not where I want to be. It's not what I want around me. I don't want any like negative and shit.
Yeah, that's the other deal breaker too, dog. Like if you hung out with somebody you haven't seen in a while and they're just real negative, like okay, they've encountered something in life that's kind of fucked them up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's just all right, bro. I can't. Doesn't mean I don't fuck with you. It just means I gotta dip a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
But the thing is that there are people, dog, that are like don't fuck with fools that I fuck with, you know,
Mm-hmm.
for whatever their reasons are. There's just fools that don't fuck with my homies and shit, you know. They're just and I'm like, hey, you know, just don't disrespect me, you know, don't disrespect my homies in front of me, you know.
Yeah.
Um, but so far it seems like everyone's gotten there's everyone kind of understands that shit, you know. As far as men go, you know, women are totally different.
Mm.
Women are just like, nah, fuck that bitch for the rest of my life. I'm like, damn.
Damn.
Yeah, dog. Girls are pretty bad too.
Oh yeah.
There's girls that I used to rock with and shit. Now they're like, nah, fuck no. Cause I don't like the fact that you hang out with this fool or her or that girl or whatever. And I'm like, damn, all right.
Or ever since you moved, you've changed.
I got that right from the bat, bro. I got that right
I
from
got
the
that
bat.
shit too. I got that shit too. I got that shit recently. Ever since you moved up there, you changed. Well,
I
all
got
right,
that.
let
I got
me.
that more from girls though. I didn't get none of that shit from guys, but I got that shit
No,
more
I
from
got that from.
girls.
I got that from girls.
They're
Just like,
just
okay,
like,
let me
damn,
go
like,
return my car, go move back into my mom's, and fucking feel miserable, just to make you happy.
nah.
Let
I
me-
just fucking
let
were
me
like,
do that.
nah, fucking. I'm trying to think of a situation where it was like that. Well, yeah, it just had to be when I moved out here. When I moved out here, they were like, damn. Actually, no. When I started hanging out here,
Mhm.
yeah, when I started hanging out here, away from the valley and shit, I started getting that shit a lot.
Yeah.
They're like, you don't fucking rock with this no more. I'm just like, nah, it's not that. I'm just exploring some different shit, you know? And they're just like, nah, fuck that. I'm just like, damn, all right. My bad.
All right. Like, damn. Like, come on. We've done so much shit in the valley. What else is there to do?
That
Like,
was kind of my mindset, bro. I miss it though. Like, but that was my mindset. That was exactly my mindset. I was like, yeah, I can't. That was my shit too, dog. Like,
mhm.
I would walk to places and I'll fucking know like a gang of people in those places. I got tired of that shit, bro. I got tired of getting burned out like that, you know?
Mhm.
And I was like, fuck, man, I gotta go somewhere else and shit. So I dipped out. But it left a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths and shit. And they were like, well, fuck, you don't fuck with us no more. And I'm just like, nah, I just fuck it. I mean, it was before I was married. I was dating and shit, you know? And it
Mhm.
was my dating life was kind of fucked up, bro, because I was getting burned out fast.
Yeah.
You know, I couldn't go out with someone because it was just like, oh yeah, this was a girl that I took on a date, you know, and I was getting
Mhm.
fucking side looks like, fuck you. Just like, my bad, damn. Sorry, I'm single. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I've been
another
get.
story for another cast. I'll give you guys a fucking breakdown of all that shit. My wife's
Cool with
Right.
this. She don't mind. She knows. She knows the fucking. She witnessed it.
Yeah. But but yeah, I've been getting that too ever since we moved out here. They're like, "Oh, you're too good," or "What happened over there in the valley?" And what you've changed since you moved. You're not what you used to be. And I'm like, "You never are. You always change." I needed a new chapter. There was just so much shit in the valley that I needed something new. Like
Yeah, it's cool. Change is cool, bro. Change
yeah, like
definitely. You don't want to be the same person you were in high school, you know,
no, and you know, and
or in your 20s. Yeah, for sure, dog. Change, switch it up. But that's different from fucking changing and from still holding on to fucking people, you know?
yeah. I
That's
mean,
different because
yeah. Like I do miss the valley. Don't get me wrong. I miss it. I miss like hanging out with the people I used to hang out with. Don't get me wrong, but like I needed change.
yeah, and you have to, bro. The 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 only thing that how can I put it to you? It's not a bad thing, is what I'm trying to say, because
Hmm.
no one can ever say you changed and fucking say it as a bad thing. No, I did change, but it made me a better person. I'm a better person because of it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in a better position because I changed and I moved. People should definitely, bro. Change is good. Don't ever
Hmm.
fucking get fucked up and think change is a bad thing. It's not. Change is
No.
always good. You need to evolve. We said this shit before already.
Yeah, we have.
You need to evolve. You need to learn yourself in a new perspective,
Hmm.
because sometimes it's just like anything else, bro. It's like any position in a job or anything. You'll meet a plateau. You
Yeah.
know, you'll hit a plateau in life, and the person you got to switch that shit up.
Hmm.
You always got to evolve and become a different person. for the better. Everything's always for the better. You can never become a piece of shit and change to become a more piece of shit.
Yeah.
You can't.
And if you change, do it for you. Don't do it because someone else wanted you to change, or don't do it because you wanted to do it because you actually needed the change, needed to start fresh in your life.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's what it was for me. That's why I was like, you know what, I'm doing this for me to have a better life, but not just me, but also for Destiny.
Mm.
You know, because I got come on, man, I got tired of living at my mom's and all that shit. And so like when people say, "Man, you ever since you moved there, you changed." Yeah, I changed. I got a good job. I got my own place, and I got my own car.
I'm a better
So
person,
I'm a
like
better person. Like damn, like yeah,
sorry I'm
I
not
changed.
available fucking 24/7, like
Yeah, like my
I
bad, but
just
like I needed to better myself. And did it take me moving 4 hours away from the valley? Yeah.
yeah, sometimes, yeah, I get it, bro, cuz I did it too. You got to get out of your environment and become,
Mm-hmm.
become something else, and that's how you grow up, bro. That's the part of life. That's the part of growing up.
Yeah, it really is.
But for sure don't ever lose your fucking core values,
Oh no.
don't take those things as that's what made you,
Yep.
but don't ever lose that shit, don't ever lose your nucleus, like your
Mm-hmm.
roots are your roots, homie, you should be able to always go back to your roots and fucking understand, like, yeah, this is where I was at, and this is where I've came, where I've come to.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the future, wherever you're at now should be wherever you go back to, but there's always
Exactly.
roots. I was thinking of that shit today too and shit, like I was like, um mainly my kids. Like, would I ever want my kids hanging around the areas that I hung out with in
Mm-hmm.
growing up? No.
Mm-hmm. No.
How can I fucking how can I stop them? I can't, because they're always gonna know that that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like, the only way that I'm gonna fucking not expose my children to that is just if I and never go back home,
Mm-hmm.
But nah, bro, they need to know where I came from. They need to know where my family home is, where I was raised, the who raised me,
Yep.
And if they ever want to fucking like be like, yeah, dad, we want to go party in Pacoima, and I'm just like, fuck, you shouldn't go party in Pacoima, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But for sure, dog, people move around and become better.
Always become better, people. Always become better.
You are 100% correcto. Damn, it got deep.
It's all good, man. Thanks a lot, Will Smith.
Right? Always finds a way to go fucking deep and shit. Make everything deep.
It's all good.
It's
On a
all
lighter
love.
note,
Yeah.
let's let's shoot some sports. They changed the overtime rules.
Thoughts on it?
That's just cool. I love it.
Now, uh, do you think if that was in last year's playoffs, the results would have been different?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, because last year's playoffs were fucking dope.
I think Buffalo would have won it
Especially
all.
that Buffalo Kansas City game, that
Yeah.
that game would have been on some other ridiculous shit, but um I'm kind of happy the way it went out now, like the way it handled. Both
Mm-hmm.
teams get the ball. You know what's kind of cool, bro? I like that if the kicking team kicks it off
Mm-hmm.
and they're on defense because
Yeah.
they kicked it off, right?
Yep.
And they score a safety, they win.
Oh shit. Yeah.
So the other team doesn't even get to have like the position or
The
the
possession of the
ball, or
ball. Yeah.
they can't need try to score. If they fucking score a safety, the game's over. That's just tight. I like that. I like that. I like that the both teams have a possession, and then
Mm-hmm.
obviously if both teams have the possession and it's still tied, then you go to sudden death. Next score wins, right?
Yeah.
Um, I like it. I'm cool. I'm for it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait till we see it.
Yeah. We'll see. It's gonna be more interesting now, especially in the play because it's only for the playoffs, right? They said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
No, it's not for. Is it for the playoffs or is it for
It's only for playoffs.
playoffs?
Yeah.
That's not bad either. Makes everything interesting.
Mm-hmm. That's why the playoffs are going to be more exciting now.
I mean, they're already exciting.
Oh yeah, I cannot wait.
Because last year's playoffs was real cool.
This
So I
year,
can't wait.
yeah, I'm
So
excited.
that's to end it on a lighter note. Show something to be excited about.
Yep. And stay positive, people. I know
Always, baby.
times are tough
Stay
right now. I
positive.
know.
Become better. The better version of yourself every
There you
day.
go.
Try
Preach,
new things.
preach.
Experience new things. This life is only once. For sure, it's only once.
Mm-hmm.
Don't die thinking about, fuck, I wish I would have done this.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Because then you put yourself in the mood when you start doing that.
I
Damn, I should
just,
have done this. Damn, I should have done this. Damn, did I make the right decision? Damn, Then
just know you're gonna die one day, bro.
oh shit. Okay.
You're gonna die one day, and you know it could be tomorrow, bro. So fucking accomplish today. Accomplish whatever you need to accomplish today. You
Yeah.
know, and laugh for sure. Laugh.
So
Laughing is good.
back to that Will Smith thing. Hey, do you think now on like award shows kind of thing where shit happens? Remember it was Kanye was on top. Now is it now Will Smith?
No.
You think it's still the Kanye interrupting Taylor Swift? It's still the
Oh, as far as that?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh no, Will Smith, fool,
Right?
smacked the motherfucker, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's the Will Smith is always gonna be like, don't fucking walk up on stage and try to slap somebody.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure Kanye's gonna top that shit.
yeah. Hold my beer.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you could smack fools? Hell yeah. But that fool gonna get arrested if he does that shit.
Oh yeah, dude. He is, but that's funny. He is gonna fucking say that. Hold on there.
Hold up, I got this.
Hold up.
I'm the greatest slapper ever.
Oh man. All right, guys. On that note, I think we're gonna call it there. What an episode. We talked a lot about what happened over the weekend and got into some real shit as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you missed it, if it was too late for you guys, don't worry. It's gonna stay on there on our YouTube page, Spin Raw Podcast. You could rewatch it, comment, tell us what you felt about it and stuff like that, and tell us what you want us to talk about in the next episode.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys for tuning in. This was a Spin Raw Podcast, episode 13.
13 spitting raw.
Hell yeah, we were your hosts, Jay Hype and Reflex, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
Peace.